Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. It's lovely to hear you starting to play already. That's great fun.
So Martha, we're just setting up a recording, so I'll let you know when we're ready to go, and we'll just make sure levels and everything are fine.
Okay.
Hold on. He's on. So it's all slightly different. It's all slightly different to normal. He's on stereo. Could you just speak a little bit into your mic, please?
Great. Aeham Ahmad, my name, and it's a big pleasure for me to be here.
Okay, and here's Martha. Can you ask Martha to just say
It's
something?
enough, or I speak more?
Martha, are you able just to speak?
Oh,
into
sorry. Yes.
No, that's all right.
Hello there. Yes. So this is Martha. I'll be doing the interview.
Hello,
And
Martha.
so just hello. Lovely to talk to you.
Okay.
And just so that I can check, you pronounce your name? Is it Aeham Ahmed?
Yes, Aeham Ahmad.
Aeham Ahmed.
Super.
Okay.
This is it.
Very good. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And I've been reading your book today, and it's really moving, and I know that people will be really interested to hear about your life and everything that you've been through.
Yeah.
Is this recording now?
So
It
I
is
think
recording, yeah.
what we're going to do is we'll do the interview, and then afterwards Sam, the producer, will explain to you how we're going to use the music, and you'll play the piano there. And I think
Super.
that makes it simpler for us to edit.
Yeah.
And because we don't have very much time, I think this is just going to give people a flavour of the book, and then they'll be able to go and read the full story for themselves.
Great.
So we're recording when you're ready, Martha.
And the other thing I wanted to say, Aeham, is that I know that we're talking about quite traumatic things for you. And as it's pre-recorded, if you want to stop at any point, that's absolutely fine. You just let me know.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So we're ready to start recording, and we are recording. So I wanted to ask you, first of all, it was through your father, really, wasn't it, that you learned how to play the piano?
Yeah, it's without him I will not play piano, and I will not be here, I think, also. Piano, it's been my papa and my father. Every time he say piano is very important and you should play piano, and I don't know why really he need to play piano, to make me playing piano, what not violin, because he was playing violin. But he have quite sure idea about to teach me piano. This is what.
And how difficult was it to learn the piano growing up as you were in a Palestinian refugee camp in Syria?
Yeah, nobody know piano, nobody know Mozart, Beethoven, and suddenly I practice for Aliza and Rondo alla Turca, and everybody making fun about this. You can play folk music, it's better from this. What? You will be musician? Maybe you will die from hunger when you are a musician. And it was really hard for me. But after when I study in the music school in Damascus, and it was another level of people also there, and I don't understand why I should to go 1 hour and a half or 2 hours sometime, crossing all the city and playing and practicing piano when I am 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and I fight a lot with Papa, and he explained for me, and after 18 or 15 years, I begin like the music when I am 18.
So you must have thought at that age that music would become your life, but then of course war came to Syria, didn't it?
Yeah, this is how. When I am 18, I understand how it's very important, the music, and also the music can make income for me, because we open our shop, and I go to the university, studying in the university for 4 degrees, and the war begin, and it was really horrible for everybody. It's begin with a revolution anyway. It's not begin with war, but now it begin with an international war.
And what happened to the area where you were living when the conflict started?
Yarmouk in 2012 is be under siege, and a lot of people dying from hunger. And now Yarmouk camp is destroyed after IS fighting the government, and the government bombing all Yarmouk camp. And now Yarmouk camp 100% destroyed, nobody living in Yarmouk. A lot of people, refugee, also Palestinian refugee, they put him in another camp in near Idlib. And now also we hear the news every day about Idlib. And this is camps, it's under rain, under snow, in the tent, and the people really suffering. And nobody living in Yarmouk. Yarmouk is a story now.
But when you were living in Yarmouk at the beginning of the war, you were being bombed. What made you think about taking the piano out into the street?
I feel hopeless in this time, and I feel without any energy. And I play piano from when I am 5 years, every day 5 hours, and I don't found any way to stop play piano. And I make falafel in the street, and after 6 or 7 months, it's also falafel finish. And I say I should to support the people and support myself, at least to not be depressed and more depressed. And I take my piano in the street to play with friend, young people, and with the children. And in the end, I end alone playing piano in the street after 1 year, because the music, it's not help nobody and don't feed nobody, but it's feed me from inside. And I understand I should to complete this at least for me.
And you say in your book, I played piano to spite Assad. We countered the bombing attacks with satirical songs. We countered violence with art.
Yeah, this is what, and every time when I remember what happened, and I don't think we can against the war better way more than the music, because a lot of young people going to the army and they killed, and a lot of people also begin very hopeless and they kill himself sometime in the war, and it's very horrible. And the music give me a lot of peace and a lot of hope to go on to arrive at least in Europe and to bring my family.
As you say, a number of children came out and enjoyed playing and enjoyed hearing you play the piano. But then came something which you've described as the worst day of your life.
Yeah. I was playing in the street, and 5, 6 girls was standing and singing Yarmouk Miss You. And the sniper killed one of the girls near me, near the piano. And it's still, every time when I speak about this, I feel, oh my God, it's really very horrible. I see the blood everywhere near the piano, and how she bleed. I take her to the hospital, but she was finished. She was die already. And it's killed me from inside, and it's really stopped me to play piano, because I don't have any more energy, and I understand how it's very, very, very dangerous for everybody. I put the people in dangerous. I put the children in dangerous. And I am still guilty until now from this, what happened.
Because of the death of Zainab.
Yeah, really.
But despite that, despite the trauma of that experience, you did then decide that you were going to play the piano again, didn't you? You painted it white and you went back into the street.
Yeah, this is also with help with a lot of children. They come and they say, we should to sing again. And I put it again in the street, I paint it white, but my energy, it's going to the 25%. I was with a lot of energy, but after this, I paint it and I begin again, but it was really, I am half destroyed. And a lot of children become again playing, and we don't play it was everywhere dangerous, but we play only near the shop, and it was not easy for anybody, because they remember the children, they remember Zainab, I remember Zainab, and every time you can see my face when I play this video, it's unsmiling, very sad, but I try to begin again.
And then in 2015, another huge change came to the area where you were living, came to Yarmouk, and that's when the Islamic State group, ISIS, arrived.
Yeah.
What happened then?
It was very horrible already because the people dying from hunger and the siege, and it's coming IS to make the baddest more bad. And they begin forbidding everything, forbidden to cut your beer, forbidden to cut your hair, forbidden the music, forbidden the painting, forbidden everything. And it was really a lot of people active in the revolution or active in the time of siege. They begin get out from Yarmouk. Looks like Niraz Said, the photographer, he's killed in the prison, in the political prison of Assad in 2018. He was get out from Yarmouk because IS, and a lot of friend of me, they help people, they get out from IS because IS, they will kill him, and also firing my piano and need to kill me. And I am super lucky because my father, he say it's mine and it's not his piano.
So they set fire to your piano?
Yeah, they fire it in my birthday, 17 April 2015.
What was that like for you?
It was horrible. Already my soul, it's fire after Zainab. But this is mean, خلاص, you should to stop. And because I begin think when I don't stop, they will kill my family. Yeah.
So your family was in danger, did you think?
Yeah, and my family now, it's fine here in Germany. I bring him with Familienzusammenführung, looks like Familia together. This is law in Germany, and I bring him to Germany, but it was my family in dangers, very big dangers, and I understand I don't only put the children, they sing with me in the street in dangers, also I put my sons and my father, you know. Also, after when it's firing the piano, when I begin again, they will kill my father when they don't catch me.
Why was it so important for you, given all these risks, to play the piano, to have videos made, to try to reach the outside world?
Yeah, because we need to tell what happened in Yarmouk camp. Yarmouk camp, nobody speaking a lot about Yarmouk camp, only in the time of hunger, and they call it the camp of death. And we have this photo of Yarmouk camp where we have 20,000 people waiting the box from UNRWA. But the Yarmouk camp was in the international news. It was nobody speaking about this is Palestinian refugee, and I feel responsible to take my piano and to tell we still here. Please film me and film the piano and film the building, how it's destroyed. And I will tell some things before the video, how we are suffering, how we're dying from hunger. And I feel it's the piano, it's our voice. And this is why I feel responsible to do it, but it's the responsibility also when it's become dangerous for everybody. It's not important my life. I don't think I am important also to be die or leave, but it's important to not hurt nobody from this music or this piano. And this is, I hear the piano it was fire and it's killed Zainab, and I will hurt my father, and this is will be too much for me to be guilty. Already I am guilty enough from the story of Zainab, and this is why I stopped. But I feel responsible to tell all these stories, and this is why I write the book here in Germany. Now it's translated to English. But
you made that.
Sorry.
You made that dangerous crossing from Turkey to Greece by boat, and you made your way to Germany. What's your new life like?
Wow, it's memory kind of history. I am still thinking about Yarmouk every day. I still discuss about Yarmouk every day because I play my concert and I play my song, what I composed before. We read from my book in Germany or in France or in England, or now in England. It's not yet, but in Holland. And every time I leave with this story, and it's make me very traumatic, and I would like to begin new without all this past, but it's absolutely I don't can, because my brother in the prison from 7 years now, he's kind of 7 years and a half in the prison, and Niraz Said, he's killed in the prison, the photographer, and a lot of friend I lose him in the prison, and a lot of people dying from hunger, friend of me. I think about him and why I should to stop and begin new life, what the new life will be. And the people still hear me, right? Hear what I say, blah blah blah. I don't know, but I try to explain. We are here not because we are coming to take your home or to take your food. We was with a lot of food, with a lot of homes. Looks like I have 3 flat and shop. But the war has destroyed everything, and what happened with me, it will be happen anywhere, here in Europe or in Germany or in Spain or in America or in Russia. It can be happen anywhere when the politics decide to destroy it or to fight for business or for, I don't know, the war, why it's begin. We begin for some demonstrating for democracy and for human rights, and we have 8 years of no human rights, and we still going on, and we have international war in Syria, and this is, I don't know why it's begin, but we should to make some things, I think.
Aeham, Ahmed, thank you very much indeed for talking to us.
Oh, thank you for me, for you. Big pleasure.